All right, so these are questions from a viewer, and I think that these kind of pertain to a lot of guitarists. All right, so the last question from this viewer was, how do you recommend learning guitar? By tabs or by notes? Now, they have some theory and practice. They have some theory and piano practice, but for electric guitar, they feel it's just completely a foreign instrument. So the first thing I think any guitarist needs to think about is having flow. When you first begin taking guitar lessons, the most important thing is to find something you can play. However you can get to that point that you can play it is good with me. I'm most concerned about people being able to play something that keeps them coming back to the guitar. Guitar at first is overcoming physical challenges, so learn however you can. Find the most efficient way for you to learn something to play. Now what you need is flow. You need a song where you're able to strum along to, you're able to feel it. If you're just learning guitar, you need to have some chords, some songs under your belt. Generally, if I get new students and they're learning something on guitar, they're not in the range of sight reading, and I don't start them off reading music. I want them to be able to play something. Any lick, any idea that gives you flow, that you can play it over and over and over again. Until you can exhaust that idea and really feel that idea. Tab is great at first to know what you're doing. You just want to learn something that you can play, and whatever gets you there the fastest and most efficiently and the most fun is important at first. Now, as you get better and better, you can decide, do I want to sight read music? Well, that question you can answer just by saying, does that fit where I'm going? Do I need to learn how to read music in order to play some of the music I want to learn? That question will be up to you. How important is it to you just to know how to read music? I had to learn. I didn't really have a choice, but I enjoy reading music. Tabs are great for showing you where things are. Sometimes tabs can be imperfect, but if they're written out correctly, follow the fingering, follow the positions, get flow, be able to move around and play a lick without thinking about it. For learning solos or melodies, just make sure you know where it is on the fretboard and then play the hell out of it. Play it over and over again. Learn where those notes are in other parts of the neck. Use your ear. So learning music should be all about training your ear to hear what you're doing. Music theory is there to help you remember what you're doing. Look for other ways that you can express yourself musically. I love music theory, but it's just like the alphabet. It's just there to create words. That's it. Learn as many chords as you need to for the songs that you want to play. Be able to comfortably move back and forth. That is the first goal. Make sure you can fly between the open chords, especially starting off in the key of G. When you're practicing scales, make sure you do something musical with it. Maybe skip every other note, playing in thirds. At that point, you might want to throw on, say, a delay. Learn. Play the things that make you happy, to keep your hands warmed up, to push your technique, to push your speed, and then begin learning other songs. The most important thing at first is to really know how to play at least one song from beginning to end. Don't do what I did and learn things piecemeal when I was a later teenager. I felt like I couldn't play a song from beginning to end. I just sort of played the flashy stuff and then stopped. So learn a song beginning to end, be able to play along with it, use YouTube to slow things down to a manageable speed, and then pick it up from there. So if you have experience with another instrument, say piano, I have one student who is a piano virtuoso learning guitar. And it's funny because his left hand has no problem whatsoever. At first, he didn't know how good his technique was because he's spent decades playing piano. But I keep reminding him that everything you learn on the piano musically applies to the guitar. I think Hey, thanks again for emailing me with those questions. I really appreciate it. All right, if you should have any other questions, let me know. And if you want to get together for, let's say, a quick Zoom lesson some point in the future, free of charge. So we'll set one up for you. Hey, thanks again. Thank you so much for watching these. And all right, be well. Thank you.